Mitch Marner's got it for the Leafs. Their penalty kill has been red hot of late. Marner in it, knocked off his stick, and Draisaitl will bring it back in. Here's McDavid. Draisaitl, short angle. McDavid scores! Number 51 and another Edmonton power play goal.
Just a nice job to come back by Nugent Hopkins to break up the play, but Draisaitl doesn't force the pass to the middle, although he has a player driving. He just continues to go down the wall. It'll give and go with McDavid, and a sharp angle shot exactly designed for this. Number one, you're testing the goaltender early.
Here's Draisaitl punching in and a centering pass. He comes up with the puck again in the Leaf zone. Here's Draisaitl shifting gears. Backhand in front. Samsonov with a big save there.
Another big left defenseman that can take up some of those hard minutes against the top lines of the opposition. And you never know, maybe a little bit on the offensive side too for Darnell Nurse. He was kind of a little smiley when he talked about that. Here we go.
CC lost it. Kemp scores. David Kemp on a turnover and a setup by Mitch Marner.
And I don't know what the Oilers have their hands up for here. Maybe they thought this was a delayed offside or something. They seem pretty careless in the defensive zone here. They're looking down. They're right there. I think they think that Bunting was offside in this play. And for Cody Ceci, I think he just felt playing. There was no whistle. They stopped playing, and that's why you play right to the whistle every single time. And they're going to take a look at this.
Now Giordano, the all-time shot block king after setting that mark in Seattle. Here comes McDavid. Scores! He's doubled down again. 5 straight. Edmonton lead.
Well, this is it here, too. And this is the difference between Connor McDavid this year and years past. This shot off the fly. Now, he would try it occasionally over the years, but he's made it a weapon this year. Great move to the outside. He uses the body of Liljegren here as a little bit of a screen underneath the stick, past the body.
Now Hyman. Back to 97. Ryan Kemp in front. And McDavid will try it again, handing it off to Ekholm. Here's Hyman turning, shot blocked, rebound, scores! Zach Hyman got a second chance and made no mistake.
Hall and Riley and just go to work. Once they get possession, good activation by Ekholm. In his first game, he's really been active getting up into the rush. A little exchange. The first one is bobbled, but Hyman stays with it and zips the second opportunity home. Head down, flex the shaft, beat Samson up.
Here's Matthews. Playing across, and McCabe dismissed. What a chance for Jake McCabe to cut the margin.
Very fondly of his time in Toronto. Enjoyed his 6 years there and really allowed him to mold himself into the player that he is here. He's really taken off in the last couple of years with Edmonton and elevated his game.
Just in behind them with 81 in the second period. Matthews unable to come up with that. And straight ahead goes Draisaitl. He's got Nurse jumping. Darnell Nurse. And stopped there by Samsonov. Now Ekholm off the boards. A stretch pass for Draisaitl. In front. Big stop, Samsonov. Another chance for Zach Hyman. Dashing out to center. Off the boards, the indirect pass for Hyman. That was Samsonov's best stop of the night. And Hyman swung that across the goal mouth. Leafs now with 9 defensemen on the roster with the acquisitions in the last 48 hours. And a goal line deflection over the shoulder, and it's 4-1. And Tyler Yamamoto is the latest to hit the score sheet.
It all starts with a cycle down low, work it back, and you're going to see him kind of fly into the mix and just extend that stick out. Anytime that puck changes angle that close to the net, you can see Samsonov was down expecting a low one. It deflects up over top of him, and you can see his head reaction right away.
Bouchard takes a look, sends that to center. Knocked down by Giordano. Leaks right back in. Nylander across. Here's a pass in front. Tavares lost his footing. It was on the line and pulled off.
What a battle between Tavares and Desharnais in front of the net. They're still going at it coming out of the zone as Tavares just chopped them down.
Here's McLeod in, and Kostin scores at the other end. Edmonton 5-1.
A little bit mishandled. And as a result, beautiful pass as McLeod takes this puck at speed. Fogle with a beautiful little pass in between to the speedy McLeod, and he makes a backhand move and tosses it across elevation in tight. No chance for Samsonov there. Last time we saw Kostin go in, drive to the backhand. This time he elevates.
Toronto, and this an important stretch for the Oilers as well. They had that great test against Boston the other night, and just over a half-minute remaining in this second Leaf power play. Hook back to Riley again. Sidestep McLeod. Gets it to Marner. Scores! Power play goal. A minute 8 into the third.
Well, it's the start Toronto wanted in this third period, down by 4. Cut it to 3 with this beauty of a shot by Martin. They win the battle. Matthews eventually sets it up, and once they work it around, and this is something I think we're going to see a little more of from Toronto in this third period. Get pucks to the net with traffic in front. It's a great flyby screen by Tavares as he moves out of the way right when this shot is coming. And Marner's got his head up. He sees there's no chance for Stuart Skinner to see this shot short side.
Working against Matthews, and look out. Justin Hall flattens Yamamoto. And that'll draw a response.
Nugent Hopkins
against Hall. Two unlikely combatants. And Nugent Hopkins ends up on top.
Yeah, he stung him with a pretty good right hand. Hall early on. Nugent Hopkins late, but didn't like that hard hit. Hockey brings out this. And boom, there's the hit by Hall. The response by Nugent Hopkins. And they throw down for a quick fisticuffs. Matthias Ekholm was more important in the defensive side of the game to bolster that.
McDavid back in, working against Riley to the net. And Samsonov stood his ground. McDavid jostled along the side of the cage. Again, the rematch works. A left breakaway. Zach Hyman stopped by Samsonov. Matthias Ekholm's 1-0 as an Oiler as Edmonton posts a 5-2 victory. Win number 33 on the year.